Welcome to Midnight Meditation with Emma. Let me say that it is good to be back. And I have some good news. Starting in June, we will be doing midnight meditation every Thursday at midnight. And I think that's exciting so that more people can get on board or participate or just whatever. And so I was excited when the opportunity presented itself, and I said, yes, I will. You know, it's a good thing to be able to participate in my own life and wellness and share that with you guys. So getting right in, y'all know I don't play around, so we gonna get right on to the meat and potatoes of things, cause I always say we got a good one, cause they all are good to me, but this one started off telling us it's gonna be a little rough, a little rocky. It says that my girl Iyanla Vanzant, it says that I am now receptive to the idea that the need to be liked is a reflection of what needs to be healed. Now let's meditate on that. Because I've spent some of my time, some of my life around certain people wanting and needing to be liked by them and wanting to be, I called it the in crowd. Yeah. And it didn't really, I didn't give it a lot of thought as to what was going on in that circle or how they was moving and all that. I just wanted to be liked by them. And today, if you ask me why I wanted to be liked by them, the only thing I can tell you is that at that time and space in my life, I really didn't like myself. So I needed some other people to like me. And if you don't get that right now, don't worry about it. You'll catch it in the morning or something. But it says, sit down. This one is going to be rough. It may rub you the wrong way or upset your ideas about some things you thought were important. It may even ruin the activities you have planned for today, which means you are going to have to shift gears and find something else to focus your life on. You may think you know this already. Perhaps you do. But I bet each time something happens to remind you, you scratch your head trying to figure out why. What is it? Here it is. Everybody does not have to like you. In fact, everybody can't like you. Let me say that again. Everybody does not have to like you. In fact, everybody can't like you. Everybody must not like you. This is not their job. Liking you is not anyone's purpose in life except yours. And I'm going to put a pin in it right there. And let's talk about that for a minute. Like I said, it was because I didn't like myself. It's why I was trying to fit in here and fit in there and, and needing and wanting to be liked by what I thought were my peers. But the way that I show up is the way that people show up. How I treat myself is how I teach people how to treat me. So if I'm showing up wanting to fit in and being like everybody, that's the same kind of energy that I'm gonna get back. I always want to keep the focus on me. And I understand that first, let me say the way that I think, feel, act, and behave is not always quote unquote the popular thing to do or be or say. You know, some people say that I'm too blunt, and but I say I'm just transparent. You know, I have learned how to have a filter on my mouth. I pick and choose the times that I'm supposed to say what I say to people. You know, because I am today not. I don't like causing direct or indirect harm to anybody, and my mouth is a weapon. For real, it is. You know, my mouth is a beast. Um, but for the most part, what I need to say is that until I start liking myself, uh, I've been able to show up in spaces differently. You know, because today it's not important to me for people outside of me to like me. You know, now the people that's in my life, that's in my circle, of course it matters to me what they think of me, but I ain't finna live or die and kiss no ass and all of that to be liked by them, you know. But let me say, the people that I'm entwined with today, they don't just like me, they love me, you know, and each one of them love me differently. And that's only because I love myself and they see that I love on myself as well as loving myself, you know. So, as it says, liking you is not anyone's purpose in life except yours. There are times when, for no apparent reason or for no good reason at all, people decide that you are not likable. Mm. they may, they may even profess to hate you. They would say things to you or about you that will hurt your feelings. Sometimes they will go out of their way just to be mean and nasty to you. Now, let me just be transparent about that. There are some people that in my life that were not, they not in my life. I know of them. We run into some of the same circles that I know don't like me. That they be trying, they say shit, you know, they be throwing shade and different little stuff like that. And I be trying to figure out, because like I ain't never done nothing to harm them. I ain't never said nothing nasty to them. I ain't never did nothing to them. Cause we ain't that close. You know what I'm saying? They ain't in my inner. You know what I'm saying? And when I mean inner, I like my inner circle, my inner mind, my inner spirit. So I don't make it a habit of hurting people's feelings just on GP, um, or doing stuff to others, because I believe in reciprocity. Because I believe in what I put out there is what I get back. You know what I'm saying? So those people that I'm not extremely close to, or and let me say not just extremely close, that I am familiar with, and they not somebody that I talk to on a regular basis, I don't give a whole lot of thought the shade that they throw or the things that they say that may hurt my feelings. And let me also say, if somebody says something to me or do something to me that hurts my feelings, I immediately check them. You know, in a loving and caring way. Let me say that, in a loving and caring way. I let them know, hey, that hurt my feelings when you done this. And they may not like that, but it's cool. They ain't got to. But I let them know that it hurt me because I had some boundaries today. And I'm just not letting anybody, or nobody for that matter, just cross my boundaries. You know, because then I become unhealthy, and then I have low expectations of myself, and I have lower self. I get some low self-esteem, and everything is gonna go to hell in a handbasket real quick if I do that. But let me keep going. It also says, "Oh Lord, No matter how hard you try to make them like you, they won't. This does not mean, no, this does not make them bad people. Oh, no. It simply means that they may have stuff going on with them that has nothing to do with you. And that will trigger your stuff. That's right. The behavior of other people who don't like you will bring up your abandonment issues, your issues about being rejected, your issues about not being good enough, or not doing things right enough. The minute you discover that somebody you think is important to you doesn't like you, all your people pleasing stuff would be triggered, and you will be forced to deal with it. How about that? And I really can contest to that, because like I think it was like around this time last year. Was it last year? Oh, well, it might have been a little longer than that. That like with my family, and I'm gonna use my family as a great example. It's like I didn't have no boundaries with some members of my family. Because I was doing whatever and everything. My people pleasing was in full effect. I wanted to please this one, I wanted to please that one, and I wanted to be like, no, I really wanted to be loved by them the way that I loved them. But what I realized after placing some boundaries in place and standing on those boundaries, that they are totally incapable of loving me the way that I love them. And most importantly, they're incapable of loving me the way that I love me. And to be real transparent, I don't expect everybody to love me the way that I love me. It's unrealistic. They ain't capable. They don't have that. It ain't embedded in them. And it ain't supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? That goes back to, I get back what I put out. And if I'm putting out love for myself, then I'm going to receive that. And not just for myself, the love of others, for others. I've made some beautiful, loving, healthy relationships in this past year. With some of my co-workers, with some of the other people that's in my network. Okay, y'all. Excuse me. You know what? This happens because I'm on another shift now. I'm on first shift now. When I do midnight meditation now, it's like there comes a time around this time every night. I get a yawn or two coming on, because I'm normally trying to go to bed at a decent hour so I can like get up, go to work out, and all this. Well, work out before I go to work. Make sure I eat some breakfast and all that kind of stuff. So I get a little, like, it's like my sleep come down on me. And that ain't got nothing to do. Well, actually it does, because I be sitting up trying to binge watch Netflix. Yeah, I'm telling on myself. But back to the topic at hand. It goes on to say that, well, where did I leave off at? Okay. It says that I'll be forced to deal with it. And then it says, what a blessing. This is precisely the stuff that you need to heal. Until today, you may have been concerned because you know that there are people who, for one reason or another, just don't like you. Just for today, concern yourself with figuring out why you think they should. It says, today I'm devoted to examining my need to be liked and accepted by other people. You know what? I'm gonna go back to this part right here. Just for today, I need to concern myself with figuring out why I think people should like me. That's a ahu or something, whatever the word is they be saying. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying, guys? Cause like, check this out. You know, I think you know I have a lot of reasons why. Okay, one, let me use me. I'm back on me. You know, my husband loves me, and I know he loves me. You know, I know he do. But it ain't written in stone that my husband got to like me. You know, my son loves me, but it is not written in stone that that child got to love, and that he a grown man, that he got to like me. You know, and for a long time, and with my son, I used to feel because he's one of when they talked about that people say stuff to hurt you. My son told me a couple of times, "I hate you." The first time he said it, I was hurt. It hurt me. You know, it did. It hurt my feelings and everything. And I couldn't figure out why. You know, but later on in life, you know, I got some understanding of why he said that at that time. Uh, it was basically because I wasn't doing what it was he wanted me to do. You know, uh, but for the other people that don't like me, I don't spend a lot of energy trying to figure out why they don't. It ain't my business. Now, y'all might not agree with that, and it's okay. But at the end of the day, it really ain't my business why somebody don't like me, especially if I have not caused them any type of harm, direct or indirect. You know, because the way that I live my life and have been living my life consistently for the last almost about 4 years, I treat people fairly. I treat people decently. Those that I don't know, I'm kind and thoughtful of. Uh, but most of all, I'm kind and thoughtful to myself. You know, I told somebody today, it's like self-preservation is the law of the land. And for me, that's in all areas. Because if I don't like me, then I can't expect nobody else to. You know, and it is important for some people to like me. There are some people in my life that I want to like me, and I know that they do, because I'm genuine with them. I'm honest with them. I'm very transparent with them, and I'm able to be authentic with them because I'm able to do all those things with myself. And I think once I dig deeper into participating and doing those things and for myself, that it's easy for somebody else to like me when they see that I like myself. Now, do I like everything about me? No, I don't. Because I don't like the fact that I'm a few pounds overweight right now. You know, and I don't know how long I'm gonna struggle with that, but I've been doing something about it. You know, it's just that the weight ain't coming out fast enough for me, but it's okay. I got time. It's going to happen. I'm confident in that. uh but outside of that, I like everything else about me. I like my personality. uh, I like my conversation. I like the way I dress because I be fly. Yeah, okay. There, I ain't have to put that in there. But I like my spirit, you know, because I'm real big on that. You know, because the spirit that lives within me is the spirit that I give out, you know. Um, I have friends today, you know, genuine friends, not them kind that just want to be around me when I'm doing something for them, not them kind that is always taking and not giving. The people that I have in my life that are my friends today, it's a two-way street. It's mutual. We give and take, and we honest with each other. We are transparent with each other. Um, I'm a good friend today. Um, but it's not important to me for the world to like me. It's just not. One, I don't know everybody in the world. I don't. I don't want to. That's a lot of damn people. I don't want to. But the people that are in my life today, I know that they like me. Now, there are some days that they may not. Because sometimes hearing the truth is hard. Sometimes hearing the truth hurt. But for the most part, they are truly my friends. They accept the hard truths than an ugly lie, or a hurtful lie. Let me say that, because I prefer that. I prefer you to tell me the ugly truth, whatever it is, than a hurtful lie, you know. Because today, life too short to be running around trying to figure out why people don't like me. If you are someone that's encountered or interact with me and don't have the courage or the ability to say to me, hey, I don't like this, and I didn't like it when you done, or I don't like it when you said. If they don't have that, if they can't come to me and say and tell me and name it why they ain't liking me, it's not important. What's important that I continue to like and love on me. What's important is that I find out why I don't like myself on some days. Like here lately, it's like I've been having a lot on my plate, and I've been burning the candle at both ends. But here recently, in the last few weeks, I've made some adjustments with that. But I wasn't liking myself really much by doing that. Hell, I couldn't even really care for myself because I was burning the candle at both ends, working 2 full-time jobs, taking training after training after training, and all I was to be able to do, and trying, and not and trying, and making time for my husband. You know what I'm saying? I was just going and going and going like the damn Energizer Bunny. And what was ended up happening was, it's like I would come in and I eat and take a shower, I pass out, and so I wasn't taking care of myself. So I wasn't liking me because I didn't like what was looking back at me in the mirror, you know. So I had to make some adjustments. I had to go back to the drawing board because I have done too much work to uh, fall apart, to continue to burn both ends at the middle. The both, burning the candle at both ends. And if anybody is out there that's up and tuned in to Midnight Meditation, hey, how you doing? Let me know you're listening. It ain't mandatory, but I like to know that I ain't alone, that I ain't up by myself this time of night or morning, whichever one it is for you. But like I said, at the end of the day, when we walk around trying to figure out why somebody not liking us, what does that say about us as an individual? What that say about my character? What that say about me as a person? Am I so shallow that I'm so consumed with who likes me and who don't? Is it really important to know who likes me and who don't? Because, like I said, those people that I interact with on a regular and consistent basis, I know that they like me. Not only do they like me, they love me. Because I like and I love myself. Shit. Yeah. I like and I love myself. You know, I got some great things going on in my life. I'm gonna be moving soon. Hey, and even the new people that I'm meeting that are coming into my life like me, you know. Uh, but what I don't do, as I said, I don't spend a lot of time trying to find out why somebody don't like me. Cause if they wanted me to know, they'll tell me. So for me, it ain't none of my business why they don't like me. I ain't finna cry. I ain't finna lose no sleep about it. I ain't finna pull out my hair. I ain't finna walk around with my head held down because somebody don't like me. Shit, there's some people I don't like. To be truthful, there are people that I don't like. And because I don't like them, I don't try to go around them. And I have my reasons for those individuals that I don't like. That now, whether my reasons are justified or not, I stay away from those people that I don't like. I ain't up in their face pretending. I'm not fragile. I just don't interact with people that I don't like. And I hope the people that don't like me don't interact, don't be up in my grill. You know. Uh but sometime in the circles that I run in, that's inevitable. Cause we all trying to live one day at a time. And so we all go to some of the same places and be on the same platforms as each other. And that's okay. Cause I want all of us to live. What by any means necessary. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that. But I want all of us to live a happy, joyous, and free life. And where we go to get our help at is where we get our help from. And some of those people that where I get my help at, I know they don't like me. I don't care. I walk in, I hold my head up high, I give them a hug, and then I take a seat. But I know they sitting in the corner whispering, but am I concerned? No, I'm not. And I damn sure ain't trying to figure out why they don't like me. Cause I know I ain't done nothing to them. You know. Uh, Shit, it might be the way I wear my hair. It might be the clothes I wear. It could be the way that I talk. It could be the fact that I got a husband and they don't. I don't know. And I don't care. Cause if I spent all my energy trying to figure out why somebody don't like me, I ain't gonna have no energy for nothing else that I need to be worried about or concerned about or trying to figure out about. You know, it's crazy, but it's reality. You know, uh, at the end of the day, like I said, it ain't none of my business about them people that don't like me. It ain't none of my business why they don't. You know, and I ain't trying to make it my business. Cause whatever it is, this is issues, and they gonna have to address that, not me. Cause what I don't know can't hurt me. That's an old me. That's something I heard from the old people. And what you don't know can't hurt you. You know, and I find some truth in that. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know about it, how can it hurt me? Ooh, my hair's sticking all up like it's crazy. Okay, that's fine. It's all right. Okay, y'all think, yeah, I'm a little I'm a discombobulated right now because I'm like good and good and good and good and good and sleepy. But I had dedicated myself to this. That like midnight meditation is my baby. Um, and I enjoy being on here. I enjoy doing this because it might just be one somebody that I can help, uh, And even if it's not, I help myself. You know, because it is it feeds my spirit. It feeds my spirit. You know, and it helps me take a good look at me with some of the topics that we have, and some of this stuff it be dead on point. It like right where I'm at. You know, and like even the one about today about people not liking me. You know, I just recently made another friend, a new friend, and she. I asked myself today. I was like, do she really like me, or why she hang out with me? Why she talk to me? Why we this and why we that? And then I had to catch myself. I was like, nigga, calm down. It ain't that serious, you know. Cause whatever's going on is going on. Y'all all right. She's somebody new. Don't be trying to figure her out, and just enjoy the time that we spend together, learning and getting to know each other to be better friends. And that's not to say that we're not good friends right now, because we are, you know. But the longer that I spend time with the individual, the better I get to know her and she get to know me. And that means we'll have a long lasting friendship, you know. So like I said, some things that just not a priority for me. And that is trying to figure out why somebody don't like me. I got too many other things going on in my life to be worried, stressing, and trying to figure that out. Now, you must do what works for you. If you feel like trying to sit around and figure out why somebody don't like you, continue on. But let me know how that work out for you. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how that really work out for you. You know. Um, but if you're about the business of living happy, joyous, and free, learn to like yourself. Then you'll be able to learn to love yourself. And until we meet again, have a good night. Peace.